Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ankita Mallick, and in this video I'm gonna be doing this makeup look using my fingers. So moving straight into the video, first I'm taking this Nykaa Prep Me Up a face primer and applying it on my nose. Since many use their fingers while applying makeup, so I thought why not do a video on it. So next I am taking this Maybelline New York Fit Me foundation in shade 228 Soft Tan. So I picked up the product with my finger and I am slightly dabbing it on my face. The key is to dab your finger while applying the product. Don't run your finger all over your face like applying some moisturizer. That might end up giving you uneven finish and you won't get good coverage. So always go for dabbing. Using your fingers to apply foundation is the best way. You don't particularly need or have to buy a beauty sponge or brush for that, and the best thing about using your fingers is you will need very less product as compared to the amount of product you need if you use a beauty sponge, because using a beauty sponge some way soaks up the excess product, giving you a flawless skin like base. But when you use your finger, you won't be wasting few extras getting soaked up, right? All you need to use is very less product and just very lightly dab it on your face and you would get a completely flawless finish with good coverage. You just need to take your time and apply the product. That's what makeup and beauty is all about, right? You can't get a perfect skin or perfect base in seconds. You need to pay your time to get that perfect look. So all you need to do is give your time and have patience while applying your makeup. So here I'm just taking my time and applying the foundation on my face. Also you need to keep in mind about where how much product you need to apply, like less product around your T-zone area and forehead area. I have already said that before in many of my videos. Next I am taking the L.A.Girl Pro SD Concealer in shade Pure Beige. So I am applying this concealer under my eyes. And slightly around my nose. And again I am using my finger and dabbing it all around my under eye with a very light pressure. I'm also applying it on my eyelid to cover those pigmentation. Always look up while applying the concealer to avoid creases. This is going to be a quite long video as I have not edited much. I always used to cut the video short, but here I wanted to show you all how I do it, so thought of not speeding it up or cut it short. Next, to set my face, I'm taking this Maybelline New York Fit Me Loose finishing powder, and I'm gonna set my face with the help of my damp beauty blender. So here I just picked the powder with my damp beauty sponge and just pressing it into my skin with a very light pressure. You can go on using any loose powder or compact powder you have and set your face. Compacts usually comes with sponge, so using that you can set your face. I'm just once more dabbing my finger all around my eyelid to remove the concealer deposits on the lines, just to even it out, and then setting it with the loose powder. Don't let your concealer sit on your skin for too long after you apply it, or else the product will sit on the fine lines you have under your eyes and on your eyelid. So to avoid it, you need to set your concealer after you apply it with a loose powder. So I'm just setting the rest of my face. I would recommend using a loose powder instead of a compact powder, as the loose powder are very lightweight, so it won't make your base look cakey and you won't feel like wearing a heavy makeup. So go for loose powders always to set your face, and this Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder is the best one, so I would highly recommend to go for this one. You can use compacts for touch-ups, by the way. Now that's how the base looks. Next, moving on to the eye makeup, I am taking this Lakme Absolute Illuminating eyeshadow palette in Nude Beige. And first I am taking this shade right here, and I picked up the shade with my finger and I'm applying the shade all over my eyelid with a very light pressure. You see, I'm not going all back and forth and applying the shade, but I'm very lightly kind of dabbing my finger all around. You can get the best pigmentation on your eyelid using your fingers while applying the eyeshadows. I'm also smoothing out the outer corners of my eyes and the edges, and just gradually increasing the amount of pigmentation the way I want. Next, I'm picking up this shade with my finger and just applying it on the outer corner of my eye. I cleaned my finger before I picked up this shade so that I won't end up mixing two shades. Next, I'm picking up this golden shade and I'm applying it around the inner corners of my eyes. If you have any shimmer shades but you are not getting the right amount of pigmentation using a brush, then use your finger to apply those shimmer shade. It will give you good color payoff. So here I'm just trying to pay enough of my time and applying the shade, giving attention to the inner corners and also the center of my lid, so it looks well diffused with the orange shade. Next I'm picking up this shade again with my finger and I'm just running it on the lower lash line. I'm taking this slight darker shade and I'm just running over the previous shade I applied on my lower lash line just to deepen it up a bit more. Now for mascara, I'm taking this Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara and applying it on my upper and as well as on my lower lashes. Next I'm taking this Wet n Wild contour stick and I'm picking the product with my finger and I'm just dabbing off the excess on the back of my hand and I'm just dabbing the product just below my cheekbone to contour my face. And I'm kind of blending the product in the upward direction using very light pressure. I'm also applying the contour cream on the temples very slightly just to kind of give a shadow effect. And also I'm contouring my nose and I'm just making sure that it looks well blended and smooth. Now I'm taking this Miss Claire blush in shade number 03 and I'm picking up the product with my finger and I'm very lightly tapping my finger on my cheekbones and also on the apples of my cheek. Now for the highlighter, I am taking this Maybelline New York Master Chrome Metallic highlighter in Molten Gold, and that was too much, so I'm dabbing it on the back of my hand and just to remove the excess, and then I'm applying it on the high points of my face, just dabbing my finger, you see. So now to highlight my brow bone, I'm gonna pick the highlighter with my little finger and I'm applying it on my brow bone. And also with the same finger, I'm highlighting my inner corners of my eyes and slightly on the cupid's bow. Now finally for my lips, I'm taking this NYBae Shakti matte creamy lipstick in shade Tango Tease and I'm applying it on my lips. This is how you can get a complete makeup look just with your fingers, even if you don't have any brushes or beauty sponge. All you have to do is dab your finger to apply the product on your face. And this is the complete look.